So this clip right here gets released after the autopsy comes back undetermined for Nolan Wells. Look at this.
The way I see it is they have one of two choices. One, they can make things right, or two, I leak everything. I leak everything.
Now, I've ran this clip through AI. I've even searched for the original video and yet have found nothing. But it makes you wonder, if this clip is true, why not just tell if you know? But the real question is, do y'all believe this is clickbait? Do y'all actually believe that this person, whoever it is, actually may know what happened to Nolan Wells? Or is this individual just doing it for clout and attention? A lot of people are speculating that this tragedy that happened to Nolan Wells, somebody knows the shit. Somebody seen something, somebody recorded something, somebody knows something. Is this gonna be the motherfucker that brings the truth to the light? I can't wait to find out. Count me out. I've heard a few people mention Brandon Tatum before, and I never gave a fuck to search. But after seeing this video last night, I can understand why motherfuckers don't fuck with him.
With you, just from a law enforcement perspective, what do you make of the timeline, the lack of answers, what maybe occurred here?
Well, I think the first thing is that these activists came in and brought in information or lies about circumstances to make people question. The law enforcement officers have already done an autopsy. They've already investigated. There's no sign of foul play. And one thing that's very interesting that I just found out recently is that it wasn't a situation where you have Nolan Wells and 4 of the kids at an island. There's thousands of people there. There's hundreds of different boats. So him staying behind while some of his other friends went back to the mainland wasn't that suspicious. I really wish that the family would focus on Nolan Wells' life, focus on the investigation, and let the police do their job instead of interjecting race into this situation. It is completely unnecessary to be there at this point.
Who in the fuck is this nigga? They say he was a cop? Like, how can you not suspect foul play when none of the people that was present can agree on what the fuck actually happened? Or the fact that one person said he went back and another person said he stayed on the island. The fact that his cell phone messages got deleted the day that his body was discovered. Or the fact that if he did stay behind, why didn't he have his phone? Even though his mom and dad told him to always stay with your group. This picture right here tells 1,000 words. And just cause you fuck with one, don't mean you will ever be one. Count me out. Nancy Grace is back on the prowl. But tonight she says something that make you really want to think.
Weeds, bud. Nolan is dead. He's already been autopsied. Days have passed, and you're telling me that the blood could still sift down from the front of his face to the back of his neck in one specific area. Why was it pulling all the way down his neck? Or why just that one area? I don't believe that when you have been deceased that long, you've already undergone autopsy, they've drained the blood from your body, that somehow in the few hours of transport, you're going to get pooling of the blood to one area in the back of your neck.
If the medical examiners in Mississippi would have included their findings as well as their pictures, then none of these questions would be in the air. As they clarified several times, he was found face down. So it's no telling how long that red discoloration was on the back of his head. I still believe that there's something real fishy about this story that people are not willing to share. And by those people, I mean the people that was actually with him that day. But leave it up to Nancy. She'll get to the bottom of it. Count me out. So this right here is allegedly Nolan Wells' best friend. If you wasted 17 minutes of your life watching this shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
this right here.
You said you kind of grew up together. Did you know his mom, or how was that? Because I saw in the media where it appears that she may have said, at least I saw in part, that she said as if she didn't know any of you guys.
Right. Well, Nolan a lot of the times was at like my house and at my buddy's house. We never went to Nolan's house and hung out. I mean, and my friend group's very, very tight knit. I mean, we hang out every day when we're back home from school. In high school, we hung out most weekdays and every day on the weekend. And I mean, we were never at Nolan's house, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with.
Oh, I'm gonna ask the question that I'm sure all of y'all are thinking. How the hell is this Nolan Wells' best friend, but you've never been to this man's house? He's always kicked it in your white space, but you've never been to his black space. The mom don't know who the fuck you is, and the father might have met you once or twice. I thought best friends, family knew of each other. Best friends kicked it at each other's place. Now, everyone thought it was just Nolan and 3 other people that went out on a boat to Horn Island, but to find out, it was 3 boats that went out with 30 people. All 29 other participants returned back home safe and sound, but not one Nolan Wells. I find it real ironic that this video was released last night as his independent autopsy Results will be released today at the NAACP Convention Center here in Chicago. Don't waste your time with this 17 minutes of bullshit. Count me out. When Nancy joins in on the topic, it's normally curtains for the person she's talking about.
Nolan Wales bombshell tonight. The dead teen's messages deleted after his body washes ashore.
What I tell you?
Caitlin, now allegations have reared their ugly head that his phone has been tampered with and items have been deleted.
See, when I first reported on this story, when I heard about it, I called bullshit then. Because no teenager in this day and age leaves their cell phone behind. Meanwhile, majority of iPhones and Androids are waterproof and can withstand water for up to 30 minutes. And in case you don't know who Nancy Grace is, she advocates for victims' rights. So you best believe it's gonna be hell to pay for whoever she sets her eyes on. If you think the truth won't come to light sooner or later, shit, it's gonna come out. Whoever did this, you don't want no problems with Nancy. Count me out. Are you an Alfredo sauce lover? Well, you better stay the hell away from it because guess what? It's a recall on that too. Now, the FDA has classified this recall as a Class 1. The Class 1 is the most serious recall in the category. Consuming the product could cause severe health issues or even death. Coffee Connection company Alfredo sauce is also included in the recall, as this product has been distributed to 41 states. But another thing that has been recalled is Airmark cheese. This recall includes certain Airmark mild cheddar cheese sauce products. But this type of cheese sauce is only distributed through schools, hospitals, and cafeterias, not really in your typical grocery stores that we go to. And the reason why Airmark cheese was recalled was also for salmonella. I honestly don't think I've seen this many recalls in 1 year. In a minute, we're gonna be out here eating grass from off the ground. Ooh, shit. Count me out. So allegedly, there's a video circulating the internet right now that proves that Nolan Wells was definitely on that boat. Listen to this.
Detail assistant, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Porn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Official. All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
I heard what I heard, and I seen what came across the screen. If he was left on the island, why do we hear somebody in the background saying Nolan? You telling me it takes for the internet to produce this evidence, but own law enforcement didn't hear this shit? Has Nancy Gray got a hold of this yet? This right here is pure evidence of foul play. See, this is why all the other motherfuckers that was present that day ain't speaking, but only one. But inquiring minds want to know, did you hear what I heard? I know you did. If I heard it, you heard it. Count me out. I don't know if it's just me, but it's something about this motherfucker that just ain't sitting well with me.
People saying that you just left him. I see reports of people saying that you asked him to get on the boat, told him to get on the boat, he didn't. What's the truth in that?
Well, Wyatt was having boat issues, and the bilge wouldn't pump. So the bilge is basically a pump that releases water from your boat when water comes in. So I opened the back hatch, and there's water up to the batteries. And that is obviously not good. There's water almost coming over the transom, which is where your motors sit, and which is by the stern, like in the back part of the boat. So obviously we're in emergency. The boat, we're trying to save the boat.
How does one ask a question but one does not answer? Everybody knows that the boat was taking in water. We get that. But he asked a damn question. This shit right here is clearly rehearsed.
It's not like we didn't ask Nolan or we just left Nolan. Nolan decided to stay on the island with the girl that he was with. And the girl's a witness to that too.
It's not like y'all just left him on the island. You did. And on top of that, left him without his phone. I don't know any best friend that will leave their best friend behind without their phone. But of course, nobody was thinking of that.
No, voting's a tight-knit community.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the second time that he used the phrase tight-knit community, tight-knit group. So if his buddies is a tight-knit group, then why would you leave your best buddy behind, but shows no emotion and just lost your best friend a couple of weeks ago? Count me out. Every blue moon, you get that one motherfucker that claimed that they couldn't hear what everybody else heard because of some audio. Listen to this.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Corn, and our village phone stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the word coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
From that audio recording, you was able to hear several people in the background. While several people said Nolan and get up, one blurted out, "Is he dead?" I will always say allegedly, because we don't know if this audio has been tampered with. But if this is the same audio from emergency response, then they heard it too. If you heard what I heard, then let me know in the comments, because I know I ain't tripping. Count me out. So Lindsey Graham's funeral was today, and Donald Trump led tributes to the late senator.
Heated things got in Washington. Virtually everyone, Republican or Democrat, liked Lindsey. Well, not everybody, but it sounds good. Not everybody. He was a tough cookie, okay? I have to veer from this for a second. He was a tough cookie, darling. But he was beautiful.
Like, damn, you are at this man's funeral. Like, this man just gives no fuck. But after his speech, he decided to take a little snooze.
It's easier just to go a different way.
Eyes a little heavy.
But he stayed.
Oh, and I almost forgot. His partner in crime was there too. Truly makes you wonder what he's over there saying to Marco Rubio and them. And all this is taking place while at Lindsey Graham's funeral? What a nice way to pay tribute, fellas. You already know what's coming next. Count me out. So the commander-in-chief, chief, had a few choice words for all Americans.
The people that count, those people love Trump. Because I've done more for you than your parents, okay? Your parents are good. I'm not going to knock your parents, but I have been better to you than your parents. That I can tell you, and they would agree with me. Wherever they may be.
I think I located the kind of people that he's referring to. That man was swinging so hard at his face, he lost a tooth. That's what I call unlimited loyalty. But inquiring minds want to know, how do y'all feel about this? Is this the true definition of being lost in the sauce? Or maybe it's just not thinking for yourself. As always, you know my motto, count me out. So once again, the commander-in-chief, chief, has lied to the American people. And if you think I'm bullshitting, look at this.
We have 1,000-year supply of gasoline. China doesn't. China doesn't. We have 1,000 years. We have more gasoline. We have more oil. Now, when you add Venezuela to it, we really have more oil. One day. And Venezuela's been great. They've been doing a great job. We're working with them. Take millions and millions of barrels of oil. But they're doing well and we're doing well.
Now here's why I call bullshit. If we got 1,000 years worth of oil, why is the national gas price still over $4? The people that was in that audience actually believed that shit. Well, if you believe that, then you believe pigs can fly. But inquiring minds want to know, is your gas prices back to normal? And when I mean normal, I mean before this war started. And to be honest, that shit wasn't normal, but at least it was lower than what it is now. You know my motto, count me out. At this point, you're probably wondering, what the hell is safe to eat after all these recalls? Now, so far this year, recalls have included eggs, iceberg lettuce and salad mixes, fruit puree pouches, powdered infinite formula, soft cheeses, powdered milk and buttermilk, garlic powder, and now ginger ale? Now, according to ChatGPT, the garlic powder recall is limited to Canada, not the United States. But this past Wednesday, the FDA announced a major egg recall, claiming that there can be possible contamination of salmonella. Now, the recall eggs was distributed in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, New Mexico, and Mississippi. Now, I've seen so many videos on ginger ale, but there's no current nationwide recall affecting regular ginger ale products listed by the FDA. But it makes you wonder, how many more recalls will there be before the year ends? I really hope that they get this shit contained as soon as possible, because if it keeps going this route, we ain't gonna have shit to eat. Count me out. So Diaper Don has a few choice words for all Americans.
We're in the golden age. This is the greatest we'll ever be. And together with your help and the patriots all across this magnificent land, we love our country. We will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again.
Seems like he got those people in Georgia pumped up. Healthy, wealthy, and great again? Where can I sign up at so you can count me out?
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
But inquiring minds want to know, do you see yourself getting wealthy? Donald Trump gonna share some of the bread, or is he gonna keep it all for himself? Yeah, I already know you know that answer. Count me out. Trump has been in office for over a year and a half, and it seems like every week they find a reason to put Obama in their fucking mouth. Listen to this peon shit.
Aides in the Obama administration conspired to subvert President Trump's 2016 election victory and undermine the democratic will of the American people. While publicly pretending to engage in a peaceful transfer of power, in private, former President Obama went to great and nefarious lengths to try to sow discord among the public and sabotage his successor, President Trump.
It seems like to me the Trump administration is so pressed about the midterm elections that they will stoop to all lows. Meanwhile, if what she said was true, why wasn't this discovered his first presidency? Why are we focused on shit from 8, 10, 12 years ago when we literally have currently in office a 34 count convicted felon? Why are we not talking about how much money this motherfucker has made since he's been president and why families in America are fucking struggling? Or better yet, how about all those documents that were supposed to get uploaded that was supposed to show proof that something took place in the 2020 election, but all the motherfuckers was redacted? Like, I'm really getting sick of these motherfuckers. Count me out.